Hello and welcome to Fanshawe College's virtual open house. My name is Jake Yoon. I work in International Center of Fanshawe College. I'll be the host for today's session. Before we begin today's session, I'd like to review a few housekeeping items. Audience webcam and mics are turned off for this session. If you have any questions throughout the session, please submit it with the question features. To open the question features, click on your question mark. Following the session, we'll have a live Q&A from the questions submitted. We'll try our best to get through all of your questions within the session time. If you have any questions after the session, we recommend you email international@fanshawe.ca or book an appointment with one of our college recruiters. If you have multiple programs opening and running, it may compromise your webinar experience. If we recommend you take a moment to now to close all open programs before we begin today's session. So, thank you once again. Thank you so much for your participation. And then now I'm going to play the video of culinary skills and culinary management so that you can learn a little bit about the program. And later on, then we're going to have Patrick Percy for the presentation and Q&A.
Hi there, my name is Patrick Percy, and I'm a chef professor and coordinator of the Culinary Skills and Culinary Management program at Fanshawe College. I'd like to welcome you to Fanshawe College and welcome you to our state-of-the-art facilities. I'm currently standing inside one of our practical kitchen labs where I'll be able to give you a little bit of information about both of our programs and about what we offer here at Fanshawe College in our culinary programs. So first of all, we have two programs to offer our students. We have a one-year certificate program called Culinary Skills, and we also have a two-year diploma program called Culinary Management. Now, the courses are designed to go together in the sense that they do have a common first year. So if you're coming into Culinary Skills or Culinary Management, you will be taking the same courses in the first year. For those students who wish to move on to the second year of the program, what we call Culinary Management, then you'll have an opportunity to do a work placement and then complete the second year of the program as well. We're really proud of the fact that our programs are very heavy in practical components. Up to 50% of the class time each semester is spent in a kitchen environment. Much like the kitchen that I'm standing in here, this is our level 1 kitchen where our students learn all of the basics, everything from how to handle a knife, performing basic knife skills, all right, how to conduct ourselves in a kitchen environment, and then of course learning how to cook, all right, and at the end of the day, that's really what it's all about. So along with our cooking classes, our students will also take baking courses in some semesters as well. They'll have one baking course in the first year and then another one in the second year as well, because we believe that to be a good cook, you need to be well-rounded. You need to have an understanding of both sides, the cooking and the baking. We also have a restaurant, all right? And again, something that is unique to Fanshawe and something that we're very proud of is our restaurant, Chef's Table. And our students will do a semester working in there in both first year and second year so they can get some real-world working experience. In our programs, we like to focus on two things. We want to teach our students how to cook, and we also want to teach them how to be a cook. All right, and we can do both things when they work in the lab and practicing all of the techniques, and then going into the restaurant where we're serving live customers and again getting that real-world experience. It's the perfect balance. But to go along with all of our practical courses, we also have a suite of theory courses that students will take, and they're designed to complement everything that the students are learning in the program. So for example, we have hospitality and culinary focused theory classes such as basic culinary knowledge. We have bake theory, purchasing, menu planning, just to name a few. All right, and then we also have business focused courses. A lot of our students are interested in one day opening up their own food truck or restaurant or becoming an entrepreneur. So in the second year of the program, you can see that the focus will shift a little bit. And students will learn a little bit more about the business side of things, how to design a restaurant kitchen, dining room, how to write a business plan, understanding the numbers, the accounting, and how to manage food, beverage, and labor costs. So we also teach our students a little bit about both small quantity and large quantity cooking. In first year, for example, when the students are cooking in this kitchen, everything we do is based around 2 to 4 portions. When we get into second year, our students take a course called Pathing Production, where they're learning how to make 40 portions of something. So they get to see what it's like to make something in large quantities and produce it, and then that product will then be shipped off for sale. All right. So along with the practical labs, the restaurant, and of course all of the great theory courses that our students take, this all combines together, right, and comes together nicely in both our 1-year culinary skills and 2-year culinary management programs. We also offer, sorry, we can't stop, can we? Okay. I had a thought and it's gone. I was just going to roll with it. Okay. So, along with our 4 semesters, if you do the 2-year program, our students will also do an externship, which is a work placement. Now, some of you may be familiar with the term co-op. What we do is similar in some ways, but what it does is it gives our students an opportunity to go out into the workplace to gain some valuable experience, but also utilize the experience that they and apply the skills that they've learned here in the college and apply those into the workplace as well. Currently, about 60% of our first-year students will move on and do the externship work placement and then come back into the second year. To speak a little bit about the delivery of our programs, we currently offer our 3 intakes for our culinary skills and our culinary management program. We have intakes that start in September, January, and May. And what this means is that we have a lot of flexibility for our students in terms of when they can start, but also when they can finish. So we have students in classes here at Fanshawe at various levels all year round. So it's a continuous learning cycle. Our city, London, is built on many things, including a thriving hospitality industry, and we're very proud of the connection that we have with the local industry and our many partners that hire our students while they're in school and also while they're on their externship work placements. So that's about everything. All right, again, a nice little summary of everything that we have to offer at Fanshawe. Again, I'd love to be able to give you the opportunity to learn more about what we have to offer in our programs. And if you have any questions at any time, please feel free to contact me. Again, Chef Patrick Hersey, and I can be reached at phersey@fanshawec.ca. We'd love to hear from you. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. It was a great introduction. So I'd like to introduce Patrick Hersey, who will be speaking about culinary skills and culinary management at Fanshawe College. Hi, Patrick.
Good morning, Jake. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for your participation in this session.
Sure. I'm happy to be here. So the next thing we will do is we will go through a short PowerPoint presentation. In addition to the video that was shown, to provide an opportunity to give some additional information along with what was shared in the video. So again, thanks again to everybody for being here. I really appreciate the opportunity to provide more information about the culinary skills and culinary management programs offered at Fanshawe College. So we will start with the presentation. The culinary skills, culinary management programs are part of the School of Tourism, Hospitality and Culinary Arts. We are located in downtown London, Ontario, and our faculty is comprised of approximately 12 different programs ranging from hospitality, hotel management, food and beverage, nutrition, golf and rec leadership, and of course, culinary management, to name a few. I'll skip over this slide. Now, one of the things that we are most proud of in the School of Tourism, Hospitality, and Culinary Arts is our state-of-the-art campus and facilities. In the picture, you can see a rendering of our downtown campus located at 130 Dundas Street. And in this particular building, at full capacity, we can house up to 2,000 students, about half of which belong to the School of Tourism, Hospitality, Culinary Arts. And this building also houses all of our practical labs, and I'll have it take a moment to share a few pictures of some of the labs with you, because we feel that this is one way that we can offer the best possible culinary training experience to our students. In the picture, you can see one of our labs. This is our savory practical lab, and this is one of 5 training kitchens that we offer our students. The savory lab is where our students will learn how to prepare all sorts of different food products. We start it with the basics, how to hold a knife, how to conduct ourselves in the kitchen, and we work our way through a wide variety of products and curriculum in order to teach the necessary skills. Each class will, in this case, the practical labs will hold up to 20 students that will work on the stations that you see in the picture in front of you. Students will bring their own knives to the class. They will wear their chef's uniform, and then they will be given a demonstration at the beginning of the class in the chef's demonstration area, which is located at the front of the kitchen. Students will have the option of watching and listening to the chef in person, or viewing the demonstration via one of the television screens hanging from the ceiling, as you can see here. Our labs are built with the latest technology, which allows for the optimum learning experience for our students. The savory lab picture here is one of 3 savory labs, and we also have a baking lab, which I'll show you next. So this is a picture of one of 2 baking labs that we have on campus. As you can see, the design is a little bit different. However, again, it is well designed and built with using the same state-of-the-art technology and equipment that is necessary to teach the art of baking. Our campus is approximately 3 years old, and so our kitchen facilities are very new. And again, the equipment is there to provide the best possible learning experience for our students in the practical labs. As mentioned in the video, we do believe that offering our culinary students the opportunity to learn how to bake is very important. This will make our graduates a much more well-rounded employee and offers a secondary skill set to our students. When we ask the question, why Fanshawe for culinary, along with the state-of-the-art facilities and everything that we just looked at, one of the things that we are very proud of is the fact that we do have our own restaurant. It's located on the main floor of the campus. It's called the Chef's Table Restaurant. It is a teaching and training restaurant, and all of the students in the culinary management and culinary skills programs will attend and work in the restaurant. Each program level Students will come in and work for a semester, typically 1 day per week, and they'll work a full shift each week to experience what it's like to work in a real life restaurant environment. The Chef's Table restaurant is open to the public, and so our customers have an opportunity to prepare foods for the paying public. We are also very proud of our faculty. Our faculty include industry-trained professionals who are all experts in their fields. Our faculty all have a minimum required standard of a certified Red Seal chef, and all of our faculty are connected to the local, provincial, and national culinary industry. And we all share one common goal, and that common goal is your success. Our graduates and job opportunities. We are very proud of all of our graduates. The culinary management program has been offered at Fanshawe College for over 25 years now, and we have seen thousands of graduates move on to great success in the culinary industry. Some of the opportunities for our graduates are listed on the left-hand side of the screen, which include chefs or cooks, kitchen managers, business owners, and caterers, just as a few examples. On the right-hand side is a picture of one of our graduates and a testimonial from our graduate chef Ricardo Cavaco, who went on to operate and still continues to this day to run a successful catering and food truck business here in the City of London. Chef Ricardo attributes his success in the industry to the training that he received at Fanshawe College. We are very proud of his accomplishments, and we're also very proud of our ability to provide such a premium level training experience to our students in order to ensure success as we see here. This screen outlines some of the different culinary pathways that our students can take. As mentioned in the video, sorry about that, as mentioned in the video, we do have multiple intakes starting either in September, January, or May. All of our students will take a common first year called Culinary Skills. And then upon the successful completion of the first year, students will receive a certificate in the Culinary Skills program. Students can then continue on to do a work placement, all right, our version of co-op we call externship, which would be taken between first and second year. And then our students would move on into the second year program, and upon successful completion, graduate with a diploma in the culinary management program. So essentially, Culinary Skills is a 1-year program, culinary management is a 2-year program, and when you graduate from culinary management, you will actually receive both the certificate for the 1 year and a diploma for the 2-year program. We're also very happy to be able to offer flexibility in training to our students. We include a common first year for our nutrition and food service management students and our culinary skills students. What this means is that students who take culinary skills have the option of moving into the second year of either culinary management or nutrition and food service management. Another option is for students to complete the 2-year diploma and then take a 3rd year where they can specialize in nutrition and food service management, essentially getting what's known as a double diploma when taking the 3rd year to finish with 2 Fanshawe College diplomas in related fields. Students also have the option of laddering or taking a pathway into the baking and pastry arts management program. And we have seen success in the past for students who complete the 2-year culinary management and then move on into the baking and pastry arts management for an additional year in order to receive that diploma as well. So as you can see, there's lots of flexibility in terms of the programming and options for our students, because we do find that sometimes it's not until we start the program that we realize exactly, or our path becomes a little bit more clear and we're able to make a decision as far as where we see ourselves going in our educational goals. Along with their certificate and diploma, we also offer certifications in safe food handlers, smart serve, a beer enthusiast, and then the last, which is coming soon, is a wine sommelier program where students will learn about different wines and about the service of wine. All of the certifications that you see listed here are offered as part of our 2-year program and also relate to courses offered in the program. You'll see that our program is made up of so much more than just cooking classes. We offer other hospitality related courses such as wines of the world, beers and spirits of the world, and design and business courses that are offered in the 2nd year of the program. So our graduates, again, have an opportunity to obtain further credentials, which will help them in their goals of being successful in this industry and meeting the standards of our local industry. We also offer learning opportunities such as articulation and exchange opportunities to other countries, and we currently offer an international field trip opportunity. For the last 2 years, our students have participated in an international field trip. 1 year we went to Italy and studied at a world-renowned culinary facility in Italy. And in the 2nd year, we traveled to Switzerland and had an opportunity to study for 1 week at a world-renowned chocolate and baking institute in Lucerne, Switzerland. Of course, these are all very unique opportunities that are offered to students in our culinary management program. And we are very proud of the partnerships we have with these institutions and the learning that they can provide to our students. We are also involved in exchange opportunities where students may have the opportunity to travel to another country. 2 examples of countries visited by STHCA students include institutes in Ireland, such as the Institute of Tralee, which is pictured on the slide, and institutes in Finland as well. For more information on this, we can check out fanshawec.ca/program transfers, or program pathways, sorry. And lastly, this program is offered at one campus location at London downtown. That's 130 Dundas Street, London, Ontario. We're part of the School of Tourism, Hospitality, and Culinary Arts. At this point, I'd like to thank you for your time. And we're going to move it back to the question and answer section of the presentation. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Patrick, for providing such a useful information. And then now we're taking questions. Yes. So students, please leave your questions in the chatting box. So we'll go through all the questions within the session time. And then plus we're going to choose the one of best question, and then we can send you the reward card. It's $5 reward card. So just try it. Yes. Okay. Let's start with the first question here. So I guess every student wonder how much does it cost to get all the uniforms and materials?
Thank you, Jake. That's a great question. The cost for the uniforms and materials, which includes all of the knives and small wares our students need to complete their labs, is approximately $1,100 Canadian. All right, now this is a one-time cost because all of the supplies are purchased at the beginning of the first semester, level 1 of studies, and then we use the same equipment in the following semesters.
Okay, and thank you so much for the answer. And
sure.
The next question from audience, that the culinary management program has a co-op term?
Yes, it does. So our term, we call it externship, which is, it's a little bit different because what this means is that the students will go out and work. It's the 175 hours or 5 weeks of work term based on 35 hours per week. Under the externship model, the employer has the option of paying or not paying the students, depending on the experience. And this is something that is negotiated between the student and the employer. We do find that majority of our employers do pay the students for their work externship experience. This experience is valuable because it gives the students more real life industry experience and sets them up well for the second year studies of the program.
Thank you. And the next question is, how much is the program fee?
I would have to double check the latest
Can you
the
give
latest fee.
just the average?
Yeah, so you would be looking at somewhere around in the $8,000 range per semester.
Thank you.
Mhm.
And then is it? I got question regarding the uniform. Yes, the uniform and materials are not included in tuition, so you have to buy it after you get admitted to the program. And
That
the
is correct.
question, yes, and then where students usually go for their externship?
Great question. So we have partnerships in the London area, and we also have students who work at placements outside of London in other parts of Ontario and across Canada as well. One of our major employer partners is a company known as Fairmont Hotels, and they have hotels around the world. They have hotel properties in Canada. Some of our students will find employment working at hotel and resort properties, again, within Ontario and across Canada as well.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, so the externship is it's not likely co-op, right? It's unpaid.
Yeah, it can be paid, and most of our employers will pay the students, but the one difference between externship and the co-op is that there is the option for some employers to not pay.
All right. Yes.
Yeah. So,
Thank you
but
for
most of them do. And the nice thing about the externship happening between first and second year is that this often becomes a full-time or a job opportunity for our students, all right, to help support their living expenses and their education here in Canada.
Okay. Yes. And then the next question will be important for those who are starting in the next semester. Will next semester will be online or blended?
Courses offered next semester will be blended. And what this means is that all of the courses except for two will be delivered online. The two courses that will be delivered in person are our practical courses, our practical cooking and practical baking courses. These courses will be offered on an alternating basis. So our students will come onto campus 1 day per week. 1 week they would take cooking, the next week they would take baking, and then it would alternate throughout the semester.
Okay. And then the next question is, what are the usual days in a week for the classes and how many hours in a day? I guess the students are asking what schedule is like.
I
Normal
see.
schedule, right? Right, I guess, yes.
Sure, yeah. So our regular
Pandemic schedule, yeah.
Sure, yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
So our regular schedule pre-COVID, students were in classes anywhere from 24 to 28 hours per week. And usually the students would be in class every day, all right, on campus every day. During the current, as a result of the current situation with the blended delivery, our students will only be on campus 1 day per week, attending their labs, which are 4 hours in length. So we do have some days that are traditionally a little bit longer than others, based on the length of our labs. We also offer restaurant labs, which are 6 and 7 hours long as well. So to get a sense, the schedules can be very, very busy at times.
Okay. And I guess we have, I guess we've got a lot of questions coming in, but unfortunately we have to wrap up the session because we have limited time for this session. So and then if you have more questions after this session, so please send email to international@fanshawe.ca, or you can book an appointment with one of our recruiters at Fanshawe College at .s.me. Yes, and thank you so much, Patrick, for your participation.
Very welcome.
Would you please say just one last word to the student before you go?
I will, absolutely, happy to. Again, I would like to thank all of you for your participation and for your questions today. We are very proud of the culinary management and culinary skills programs that we offer at Fanshawe College, and we feel that we have one of the best culinary programs to offer in Ontario and in Canada. We would love the opportunity to be able to teach you and to show you the skills and techniques that are necessary to be successful in the culinary industry. Further to Jake said, if you have any further questions, please don't hesitate to contact us. We'll be happy to help you. Thanks again.
Thank you, Patrick, for taking your time today to speak us about your program at Fanshawe College. And hope you have a very good day today.
Thank you.
Thank you again.
Thank you.
And thank you so much for your participation, audience. So please get back to us if you have any further questions after this. We'll be always happy to answer your question. And thank you for your time in this session. Now we're going to let you go, and then hopefully we would welcome you on campus. Thank you. Bye.
Bye now.